Generic greetings and welcome to Fight Club Plus Prison Architect. Once again, this is Alpha 31 and our Alpha 31 prison, the death row prison. These are all of our inmates and they are currently locked in the shower because we have it on shower time throughout the entire regime there. I have taken the liberty of closing down all food, well, not food intake, but I've basically turned all of the food stuff off so they don't even get anything at all, and I've removed all of the guards from this cell block. Obviously, it's a Fight Club episode. The whole point in this is to see it boot off. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole point in it. What I'm also going to do, because we can, is go to our intake. I'm going to say all, and then I'm going to just say, I want all of them prisoners there. I want all of them prisoners there. And I want all of them prisoners there. That's a payment of 180,000, and we're receiving a total of 300 prisoners in the next morning. I think that's going to kill the game. I think it honestly is just going to wreck it completely. And I've actually just noticed there that it's bringing all of the uniforms in, all of the prisoner uniforms. Yeah, bringing all the uniforms in before they arrive, like preemptively doing it. That's pretty smart. Anyway, like I said, everybody's on shower, but it doesn't look like it's working out too well because when they're with shower, it looks like they can do visitation, which is an interesting one. Didn't know that is actually the case. Could do a full shakedown. That'll piss them off a little bit more, which is obviously our overall goal here. Don't know where else I could put them. I could put them in the yard. I could say go in the yard, but maybe where they are at the moment will be fine. We'll just give it a couple of days and such. Before we really crack on with all the violence in this one, I just want to just sort of talk about this this prison, this facility. It's actually really good. I've really enjoyed building this one. Obviously, I mentioned it in the last episode that I didn't think that. I thought this would be a bit of a generic prison, like a lot of the other ones, obviously. But what I meant by that is I thought it was just going to be a bit of the same old with an added death row on the side, which I guess that's what it is, but it turned out to be a lot more than that because obviously the way it was designed and the way we got reception and things like that, it was actually one of the more interesting ones that we've done. I think the death row adds a lot to it. It adds a little bit of an edge to the game. And yeah, something that I don't enjoy, but I do like the fact that it's in. I like the fact they've covered it, and I really do like the way they have covered it. A lot of these prisoners are now complaining about stuff. They are shouting, and there we go. There's a first bit of violence, and it's just a couple of people rioting. Oh, it looks like it is Scott Stevenson, who is actually fearless, so he does not give one iota of toss. He doesn't give a toss at all. It took him looks like it took him two tasers to get that sorted there, and that's our armed guard that's running around, and he hasn't got the shotgun out yet. It looks like Mark Henderson, our originally was a death row inmate, and oh, there's lots of violence here. Looks like people getting battered over the head and stuff. Looks like he is a skilled fighter, but he's been knocked unconscious. Ian Headland has been knocked unconscious. Looks like James Chislett Trim has also been... well, he's actually surrendered. You see he's got his hands up. Same as Alex Berry. Yeah, I guess the sight of an armed guard will do that. The reason I removed the patrols is because I wanted to... I wanted them to boot off, but obviously with armed guards patrolling around the outside, I knew it wasn't going to work. What I'm actually going to do is send the armed guard away over here. There we go, because he was going to be doing a lot of suppression and such. So what I'll do is I'll put him in the armory. There we go. Looks like it's still getting a lot of not violence, but oh, good grief! There's another armed guard. I might actually sack both armed guards here. Do I want to sack them both? I'll sack two of them. There's another armed guard there, which I will probably schedule. I think I've got another patrol going. Let's have a quick look. Deployment and then guard patrols. We have one ordered in reception and one around here. So we'll remove that one, and we will remove armed guards from there as well. And we'll remove armed guards from there as well. There's that sorted. I do think we have only probably two more. We've got 3 armed guards in total. So what I'm going to do is actually got a staff, fire 2 of the armed guards, and then go back to our deployment, and then basically put an armed guard in the armory like that, just to protect the armory. And we'll speed up to max speed. There we go. So they're in the shower, which is fortunate because we can wash all the blood down the drain, because there's been obviously a bit of a fight there. Nothing too serious at the moment. We've also got them sitting down on this bench, so what I'm going to do, take the liberty to dump the benches. We'll get rid of them. We don't want anything in there that can, you know, allow them to fulfill needs. Obviously they're going to be fulfilling shower needs and such because of the shower heads, but still. That's, it's actually a bit of a better way of doing it. What you do, instead of just increasing the... Oh, there we go, there's another fight. Instead of getting the danger level slowly up, what you do... Oh, sorry, like blasting it up by just putting them somewhere where there's no needs at all being met. What you do is you put them in an area like the shower, where obviously they're not getting fed, not talking to other people. There's a lot of needs not getting fulfilled, but some of them are. What that does is it increases the overall heat level of the prison. Oh, there's a guard being knocked unconscious, and they're still fighting. I don't know whether they're fighting the guard. I don't know whether they actually are hitting the guard or not, or just hitting each other. But that's definitely some violence. Oh, 1 death. It is the guard. Yet, looks like they were doing a bit of stomping on the guard. Wow. Okay, so the guard has been killed. I sped it up just to max speed here while it goes a little bit insane in here. Looks like it's pretty much sorted in there. Loads of the prisoners have been knocked out. We do only have 19 guards. Well, we had 20 guards a moment ago, but yeah, you know, understand that, yeah, a lot of them, well, one of them's been taken out now. Interesting. We're still receiving all of our prisoners in a moment. There we go. One other thing about the intake, actually, that I didn't really cover is that the death row, I only received 3 death row prisoners in the entire time I was playing this. And a lot of that was... Oh, there we go, there's another person getting tased. Obviously, we've got a lot of the prisoners now are just sitting around in the solitary, because obviously we punished them. But yes, a lot of the inmates received, sorry, we only received the 3. And that's for death row. Something that a couple of people have been mentioning, that if you change the intake of min, medium and max, like if you receive more max, you actually increase your death row intake. I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't know if it's a ratio between how much death row... I don't know if it's a ratio between how many inmates you take of normal, shall we say, versus death row. I have no idea if that's the case or not. From my experience, it doesn't seem to be the case. As long as you just have it open, you will actually start receiving them. There we go, there's Eaglebeak fighting again. It actually says rioting, but yeah. And in there we go, this is going to kill my game. We're going to get some prisoners, 300 of them in fact, turning up very shortly. So, it is on max speed. They are shouting around. We haven't yet got a riot, but we have got a lot of skirmishes, I would say. And if anywhere's going to riot, go really insane, it could be here as well. And here we go, we are now receiving all of our prisoners. So, 300 prisoners are now turning up. Let's just speed up to max speed there. And obviously all that's going to happen is these prisoners are going to sort of form up outside. Tim Robbins. Oh, Tim Robinson. I thought that was Tim Robbins. I thought, wasn't he the actor that played Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption? Anyway, all of these prisoners are now going to be taken in to the shower, because that's where they go. Good grief. I should really actually go to our programs and basically just stop all of the programs that we have in the place. There we go. There's that sorted. We're actually finding a lot of... oh my good grief. Is that a facing game? I think that's a facing game. Yeah, it's facing game. There's another facing game. Looks like Carl Pilkington. It's Alistair Lindsay, which is the... Is he the artist? Or is he... Is he the artist or is he the music guy? I can't remember now. I really can't remember. One of the two. Oh, or not. Who knows? There's another face. Look at all this. This intake just keeps going and going and going. Oh my good grief. The danger level is apparently lowering right down. I don't know if that's the case because it's a ratio from how many prisoners are actually saying they've got, you know, they're going to boot off and whatnot. So because all of these coming in, it's sort of watering that down. It's reducing the overall average, the overall heat level. This is insane. Look at it all. I don't think we can receive any more prisoners. They're not doing any more. And what I'm gonna have to do actually, I'm gonna have to go to staff and actually to guard and hire loads more guards. Just so we can get all of these prisoners inside the facility. My frame rate's now halved. I don't know if you can probably tell, but my frame rate has actually now halved. And I assume it's only going to get worse. Oh my, that's yeah, that's a bit insane. Okay, I'm starting to regret this decision now. Bear in mind that we're only just starting to get the medium risk prisoners in here. We've still got all of these buses full of the high risk prisoners. We are trying to process them all. We are getting there. I think, you know what might be a better option is if I just go to rooms and then we'll just cancel this entire room. We just say we're not going to search anyone anymore. And what should happen is they should be just brought inside now. Are they going to do that? I don't know. Some of them are still waiting to be searched. And a lot of them are... Yeah, there you go. A lot of them are now just being brought inside, and then obviously they're going to go into the shower. Oh, there we go. We're only just now starting to get some high-risk prisoners. So obviously all these buses... Oh my good grief, a death already. What? Where the hell is that? Oh, it's in the shower somewhere. I don't know where. It's just in the shower somewhere. So, speed up to max speed. And watch all of these prisoners flow in. Look at them all go in. They're all flowing in. There's a lot coming into holding. And then as soon as they come into the holding cell, they then get flung into the shower. There's 2 deaths. Oh my good grief. And it's actually the new prisoners as well. I don't know whether we've let a psychopath in or whatnot. But either way, oh my good grief. Look at that. It's going. It's going. Surely that's going to boot off. There's a lot of deaths. We've got a lot of prisoners. Look at them all locked up. I think it's because... Why were they locked up? Give prisoner uniform. I don't know why they're all locked up. Why are they all locked up? They've all got their bracelets on. They've all got handcuffs on. I don't know why. Anyway, we're still receiving prisoners. Look, there's still got buses coming in with prisoners. And because a lot of the punishments we're handing out, this is not booting off enough, so we're going to have to go to our policy and we'll just say, yeah, you can have everything you want. Yeah, if you want to bring in weapons, you bring in weapons, no problem whatsoever. There we go, and then there's no punishments if we find anything on you. No more punishments at all. It doesn't reduce any of the other ones that we've already handed out. So if we've already handed out solitary for people, then it's not going to reduce that one. Now, I think it's about time we go to our staff and then we can start firing a lot of the guards, because obviously we don't need all them anymore. There we are, we've reduced it down to, well, 4 guards available, which is probably going to make this thing boot right off. So here we go. That is, yeah, there's a lot of violence going on in there, and I think, yep, you can see there's a dog handler and a guard valiantly waded in here, just trying to resolve the issue, and good grief, that's like that's the Bronson version of a guard. You're just charging in and taking them all out. Wow. Speed up to max speed again, and 5 deaths today. You know what? There's a lot of deaths. There is a lot of deaths. I wonder what happens if the prisoners get to the execution room. Wouldn't have to start like, putting baked potatoes on the seat and turning it on and off, or messing around, or doing some weird executions of themselves. I have no idea. Either way, danger level's going back down. We've still got prisoners here to be escorted. Keep them outside, couldn't we? They don't actually have any needs when they're outside. Oh no, they do have some needs. There we go. So I thought they would. We currently have 279 prisoners of a maximum of 49, which is... Yeah, I think I've over-egged that, haven't I? I've definitely over-egged that. The danger... Why is the danger level going down? That's fiercely bad. Why is it going down? There's a lot of people in here waiting to be medicaled up. I don't know what's happening there. He's currently unconscious. I don't know where the rest of the staff are. There's a lot of piss going on the floor as well in here. I think I can hear the danger level increasing again. I don't know what I can do to resolve this shower thing. Because currently, the needs are getting fulfilled. How are they getting fulfilled? It's going down. How is it going down? We always have this problem. Well, we've had it a couple of times when I've done something like this and it's not worked out. I could put them in the yard. If I change it to yard time, they'll all funnel out into here. But we want to get rid of all of these workbenches. What I'll do is I'll just go to dismantle object and dismantle all of them, and then I'll change it all to yard time. But I think yard is similar to a couple of the other ones where they can start fulfilling other needs when they're in the yard. But we'll see what happens here. Can't remember what I did last time to make them boot off very fast, but it did kick right off when I did it. Oh, there we go. They're all funneling out now. This is going to help out because they're going to be all together instead of two separate shower areas. There we go. They actually don't have anything to do in here as well, apart from just stand around. So that is really increasing. I wonder if we don't... I think most of our guards are actually... on patrols of some kind, so we're just going to get rid of all the patrols, just completely get rid of the lot. So it means they can walk around and do other things. Might as well we will hire a couple more guards, because obviously we've got some tasks to do. So they're all standing around. Who's that in there? Is that Morris? No, Bill O'Neill. Bill Monroe O'Neill, should I say. So danger level increasing. Most of our high-risk prisoners, however, are either unconscious or dead, which is why the danger level isn't increasing as much. Yeah, I guess that'll be about right, because obviously they're not as volatile. Actually, I don't know. Let's go to this. Informants. Is our informant still here? Yeah, we might as well activate him. We'll activate our informant. Last 7 days... Any contraband? We've hardly any contraband. Look at that. Oh, actually, no. There's a fair amount over there, isn't there? What's that one? Found. None. Ooh. Don't know what that is. We found nothing, sir. Okay, you don't need to report that. We've certainly found nothing, sir. Yeah, fine. We understand. You don't need to report it. Why are they not booting off? Let's just increase the chance of this going completely wrong. Let's put some weapons racks right at the back there. Now that is insane. We've done it once before, and it didn't work out so well. Well, for the prisoners, you could say it did, but for the rest, no, not so much. Anyway, so we're just gonna try and look at the work. Excuse me, weapon rack coming through, and we're just gonna plonk it there. There you go. Nice little weapon rack for you, lads. Just crack on with that. Do whatever you need with that. We're just going to store these weapons here. So they're all shouting about bladder and bowels, and they've got comfort need, and food need, and sleep need, and recreation, and hygiene, and everything else there. So that's fine. I'm actually surprised that the game's running this well. Why are they all in there? Because they're in solitary for 4 hours. That's the problem, you see. We've got a lot of the prisoners in solitary, or they need to be put in solitary. But obviously, slight problem with this one. We don't have that many solitary cells. We could change all these to solitary. That'll get the needs fulfilled straight away. And see, why are these guys? I see they're in solitary for 36 hours, it says. But we're waiting for solitary to happen. What I'm going to do then, never done this before, go to rooms, solitary, change all that to solitary. And all them to solitary. All them to solitary. And all that to solitary. And that will get all them sorted. Right, so it looks like it is booting off. And what they've done is start to damage the weapons rack. That's, not actually probably the way... No, I didn't think they were going to do that. I must confess, I thought they would just pick up the weapons and start using them, but apparently not. They start to damage it, which is a bit insane, if I'm completely honest with you. Why are they not booting off? Oh. There is something around... Where was that? Was it there, Scruffy Scruffington? Starting to boot off. The place isn't clean, how dare you! Don't know what's happening there. It looks like that guy's... Looks like that guy was having a bit of a chat. Now, is he a known snitch? Let's have a quick look here. Intelligence informants. No, he's not known. He's not a known snitch. We've got some extremely quick, skilled fighters and fearless people around here, and volatile in the centre there. But it's not really... There we go. I was going to say, it's not rioting yet. Yep, it is rioting now. So, 54 prisoners, 55 prisoners are rioting. It's going up and up and up. And 6 deaths so far today. There's 60 prisoners rioting. No, 59, 50. It's 57. It's not rioting that much. Well, it's fairly bad. 7 deaths today. Yeah. 50 prisoners rioting. Oh, yeah, they're actually going for it now, aren't they? Let's just zoom out and you can see where they're going. Where are they going? I think they are trying to get... It looks like they're trying to get into the security room and then into the armory. So they are... I'm going to go weapon... Do I go weapons free on this guy? I'm going to... Nope. Well, even if I put weapons free, it's not really going to matter because he's now dead anyway. Right. We don't even have the weapons free option now. Looks like there's a lot of people bashing stuff around here. They're just bashing the doors. Where are they going? 18 deaths so far. 30 odd prisoners rioting. And all of these prisoners aren't actually. Looks like the prisoners have currently taken over the chapel, the canteen, the common room, and all of these are unconscious. Why are all they unconscious? What's taking them out? Oh, it's another death. Looks like they're currently trying to escape around this way. That's an interesting one. There's 20 deaths so far. What the hell was that? That was a shotgun, wasn't it? Where at? Where the hell was that from? There. I saw it flash up. Someone's got a shotgun there. And they are trying to get into the armory. It looks like just placing weapons racks doesn't work out. You have to actually have it designated as armory. Well, it looks like someone's into the armory now. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, there's some batons. Can't hear anything else. There's some more shotguns going off. Guy's got some keys. They got some baton. What the hell was that? Who's got a shotgun around here? Where's the shotgun at? There he is. There. Shotgun guy. Who was it? Tim Ansley. He had a shotty. Oh my good grief. 24 deaths so far. And they have free access to the armory. 26 deaths. 27 deaths. And this is actually one of the first times the prisoners are going to fight their way out of the prison. Although, to be fair, they've damaged that door and they're just running around bashing doors in. They're not actually escaping. Which is interesting. I can't believe this. Matt Mathwani has actually completely served his entire sentence while he was in that room. He turned up. He turned up and he got searched and then said, right, yeah, you know, you're going to serve your sentence. He served his sentence in that room because oh, good grief. There's the CEO. Your prison's out of control. Uncontrolled riot. Yeah, I have not long to put this riot down. 40 prisoners are rioting, but again, the riot system, they just sort of stand around, running around. They don't keep bashing stuff in. I have a feeling riots will be changed when you get... I mean, you currently have legendary prisoners, but I assume that riots will get changed at some point when you'll get prisoners that are more inclined for violence or more inclined to, like just escape. You know, you'll have one type. You'll have like prisoners that'll be more figureheads and leaders of a riot. Currently, it's just chaos. Some prisoners will go over there and try and escape. Some prisoners will go over there and try and fight. Some prisoners will just run around and hit stuff, and some others will just do that. The majority just stand around and, you know, just go "Rrr" and shout and scream and stuff. So, yeah, it might be changed eventually so that perhaps you'll have like a ringleader and say, right, we're going to smash the place up, and then he'll go and they'll, you know, send everybody out and they'll listen to him and go and smash stuff up. Or maybe he'll say, right, we're going to do this, you know. And obviously you'll still get people saying, no, I'm just going to go back to my cell and leave, sort of thing. But who knows? Anyway, 35 deaths today. 1 hour 50 minutes until the National Guard turn up, and then I get put in my own prison, basically. But yeah, what I'm very surprised at is this: we've got 274 prisoners, and even now the game's running not bad at all. Even with it, my aging machine, and recording as well. Anyway, I think we can safely say that this is not going to get squished out the normal way. Instead, we're going to have a couple of people have turned up, and we've still got prisoner buses. We've still got people. We've still got people there waiting to get off. So, failure. There you go. I have failed, and now the National Guard are coming in. And you know what that means? That means a bit of cleaning of house. Although, yeah, they can't get off there because all of these buses are there and they're ready to. Yeah, there's all the National Guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 troop trucks, and obviously 6 National Guard soldiers on each, and they won't jump off because of the jail bus that's there, because they need to go a little bit further and carry on. Yeah, well, I thought we were going to do some National Guard cleaning, but that's apparently not going to happen. So this ride's going to continue on for an ever and ever and ever and ever. In fact, it's not, because I'm going to end the episode there, and then when I close it, it doesn't exist anymore. Right, there you go. A bit of the old Fight Club once again. Bit of a weird one, this, because it kicked off a little bit in the shower, then it kicked off there, and we had a full ride. And although we had 40 prisoners, nearly 40 prisoners dead, we didn't get a National Guard one. I think that happened before as well. They got stuck and they didn't really want to go any further. Well, Alpha Gamers Alpha. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care. And generic partings.